Hey everyone, welcome, I'm MisterBo, and in today's video I wanted to talk about the Destiny Forsaken expansion, and more specifically, the people we're going to be facing in that expansion. So, the 8 Barons, Prince Uldren, and then maybe something that we don't actually know about yet. So some of this stuff may go into, I don't know, spoilers. If you don't really want to know anything about Forsaken before you hop into it, I suggest maybe not watching this. So firstly, let's talk about who the Scorn are, because we got some pretty interesting information out of E3 from certain different interviews. So here's a quote coming from Heavy.com with Scott Taylor and Christopher Barrett. Now Heavy.com asked this: is there a specific house these fallen reside under, or are they from different factions? To which Scott Taylor replies, these are part of what we're calling the Scorn. They are reanimated. They've died many times and have been resurrected. They were fallen at one point, but they've changed into something else. I don't believe they are affiliated with any house. Is that right? To which Christopher Barrett then says, yep, they are a new faction, a new group called the Scorn. They have been resurrected. Think of them as fallen zombies, fallen undead, that kind of thing. So they're going to be pretty terrifying. They have a lot of new abilities and gameplay that we haven't seen from the Fallen. So that is a big revelation. We hadn't really known what the Scorn were until now, really. They didn't mention any of this in the big reveal trailer, so that is really cool to see. They are undead fallen. Now the question comes up as to, well, if they were dead, how did they get resurrected? Now in the story reveal trailer, someone pointed out to me that the Barons actually have this sort of blue lightning in certain parts of their bodies. Maybe that is a byproduct of them being resurrected. Maybe they were reanimated with some sort of arc energy and that's pulsing through them to keep them alive now. So as I said, that brings up the question, how did these guys get resurrected? How is Prince Uldren leading them? Now in a description of this expansion that was given out at E3 by Activision, it says this: following the Red War, the Reef is in shambles and the entire region has become a lawless frontier. After the fall of the Prison of Elders and the death of your friend/mentor, players embark on a mission of vengeance to hunt down the man and the gang responsible. But lurking just underneath, something unseen works a bigger game, one that could mean the end of the mysterious people known as the Awoken. Does that give us our answer as to how the Scorn are here? This unseen power that we don't know about, that is sort of working behind the scenes to try and take out the Awoken, is maybe controlling Uldren, or Uldren is working for this higher power, and this higher power has given Uldren this sort of group of gangsters to help him fulfill whatever he's trying to do. Now it would be strange that this unseen presence that we know about at the moment is trying to take out the Awoken but has hired Prince Uldren, who is Awoken. I don't think he'd really want to get rid of his entire race, would he? This also makes sense as to why the raid is going to be taking place in the Awoken homeland, because whatever's trying to kill the Awoken and get rid of them is probably in the Dreaming City. Now there are a few theories as to what this unseen power is. Firstly, could it be Savathun? Now we've heard about her through pretty much the entire Destiny 2 game. Right from the beginning, there's been hints here and there of Savathun coming back. A lot of people expected this expansion to be based around her, but maybe it is and we just don't know it yet. The second is, well, it could be the Queen of the Reef. We don't know what's happened to her at the moment. Could she and her brother be up to some greater plan that we just don't know about? Why would they want to take out their own race? Maybe this unseen power and Prince Uldren just aren't connected at all. We'll just have to wait and see. However, also in that interview, we do get another pretty cool quote from Scott Taylor, who says this when asked about whether we'd be seeing Variks or the Queen making a return in this expansion. He says this: well, I'll tell you a couple things. As you can see with the setting of the Reef and Prince Uldren, we do want to revisit this world that we've established before. Petra is absolutely part of the action. She's actually a pretty integral part of the story. We're going to learn about what Variks is up to, but that's going to come in a form you might not expect. As far as the Queen goes, I don't like to get involved in that family's affair. The last person I know who did, I recently saw was shot, so I think I'm staying out of anything having to do with the Sov family and gossip. So that confirms that Pentra Venj, who we already knew was making a return, and Variks is going to be making a return, however maybe in some kind of other form, or they're going to tell his story in a way we maybe haven't seen before in Destiny. And then who knows about the Queen? We know she's alive because Bungie has pretty much confirmed it in one of their live streams. We're just going to have to wait and see, but a lot of interesting information coming out of this. The Scorn are undead fallen. Prince Uldren has maybe somehow resurrected them, and there might be some higher power trying to get rid of the Awoken, possibly tied to Uldren or possibly not. Who knows? So let me know what you guys think of this information. Does this get you even more excited to face the Scorn? What do you think the unseen power is going to be? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give a like button a big old hug. You can also subscribe for more gaming content and coverage, and if you do, boop that bell to be notified when my future videos go live. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.